And I'm playing on the sand with my G.I. Joes and my bucket and spade. And he comes out of the water after a swim. And I look at my dad, and I see something I hadn't recognized before. And like a stupid little child, I said, "Hey, Dad, what are those lines on your wrists?" Because he was too young to be wrinkled. Without skipping a beat, with no emotion, he looked me in the eye, age 8, and he said, "Son, that's where the communist secret police bound my wrists together with wire behind my back so they could hang me from the roof of the torture chamber." My father fought for freedom and liberty in an occupied nation called Hungary. He suffered as a child under Nazi occupation, and at the age of 18, decided to resist the communist occupation. He was betrayed by Kim Philby, one of the greatest traitors in the world, arrested, tortured, and given a life sentence at the age of 20. 6 years later, after 2 years down a prison coal mine, 2 years in solitary, he was liberated by the freedom fighters of 1956. And that is why I am a free man. Right now, we are seeing the same images from 1956 on the streets of Kiev. Unarmed civilians with Molotov cocktails fighting the Russian armored personnel carriers. And that fight is like our fight in 1776. Do not be mistaken. They are fighting for their liberty because they too are made in the image of our Creator, and they too have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. God bless the Ukrainian people. May they make those Russian invaders bleed and die. Those Russian invaders bleed and die. So, what has this got to do with that diminutive little fascist Fauci? Because I think that's the topic of our speech today. This, you've worked out what the greatest threat is? Okay, I'll tell you, you're all wrong. I don't care what your answer is. The open border, fascism in Canada, drug abuse, the Second Amendment, cancel culture, you're all wrong. The only threat we face in America is the lack of courage. For 2 years, unelected bureaucrats shut down the economy, caused unemployment for 44 million Americans, put masks on our children, and we just let them. Why is it that one restaurant owner in California refuses, one bar owner in New Jersey refuses, and their stories? They are stories. It should have been tens of thousands of Americans who say, "No! Fauci, go to hell! I'm an American! I have the right to feed my children! You will not mask my children! Go to hell!" Or even better, go to prison. Now is the time to take back not only our nation, but our culture and our civilization. And if you're not politically engaged, if you're not running for office or helping somebody run for office, they will do it again. Be part of the solution, because we are the last hope of humanity. God bless you, every single one of you. Thank you to the Schlaps, to the American Conservative Union, and I think we have to send a little selfie to the boss. Tell him that you're ready for his speech. Will you get up and say, "Let's go, Brandon"? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Oh, Brandon. God bless.